It is primary election day in Ohio, with voters picking their party candidates for November's general election. The Republican Senate primary is the most watched race there. It is serving as the first big test of Donald Trump's endorsement in 2022. Polls closed just about 1 hour ago. We don't have a call in that contest, but we do have other results. NBC News projects that Congressman Tim Ryan will win his race for the Democratic nomination for U.S. Senate. And incumbent Republican Governor Mike DeWine is also projected to win his primary as well. NBC News national political correspondent Steve Kornacki is at the big board with the latest. Steve.
So, Chris, let's take a look here at that Republican primary. And you see J.D. Vance, again, about 16% of the voting, is leading early on. Josh Mandel and then Matt Dolan, state senator here, the one candidate, Dolan, notably, who Donald Trump has condemned and says does not want Dolan winning this nomination. I think there's two dynamics that are coming into focus here right now. Number one is that Dolan's core areas of strength are going to be the metropolitan area. So, for instance, he's from Cuyahoga County. This is where Cleveland is. His family owns the Cleveland Guardians baseball team. What you're seeing here basically is the early vote. This is the vote by mail. This is the early in-person vote. You already see Dolan cleaning up with his vote. You got a lot of votes still to come in Cuyahoga County. He's going to do very well, it looks like, in places. I'll give you another example. The state capital, Franklin County, Columbus. Again, you're looking at the early vote. Already, Dolan is cleaning up, a lot to come. We have no vote yet at all to come out of Hamilton County. This is where Cincinnati is. So the metro areas, it looks like Dolan's going to do very well tonight. And it looks like there's a lot of vote to come still from the metro areas around the state. So opportunity as that vote comes in for Dolan to move up. For Vance, the question is going to be this. Again, basically, the rule of thumb across the state in Ohio is the first votes that get reported, and that looks like basically what we're looking at here. The first votes that get reported are the early votes, as I say, and the mail votes. And remember, the key to Vance's campaign is the endorsement he got from Donald Trump. The endorsement didn't come until about 10 days into that early voting window. So we're getting some indications. One thing we're looking at in these counties as the votes start to come in is we're matching up the early vote totals with the same day totals. And we are seeing so far, it's early, we haven't got a lot of same day vote, but we are seeing a bump for Vance in the counties we've seen so far where he's doing better on the same day vote, the vote that was cast today. So there's geographic opportunity for Dolan to move up here, just given the sheer number of votes that are still to come from the places where it looks like he's going to clean up. And there's an opportunity here for Vance to do better when the same day vote starts to come in right now. So, Mandel may end up getting squeezed a little bit here. And there's a really interesting dynamic here where Vance and Mandel both really tried to tether themselves to the Trump wing of the party. Dolan did not. Vance right now seems to be getting the better of Mandel slightly. But are they going to chew up so much, Vance and Mandel, so much of that hardcore Trump vote that it does create a pathway for Dolan? That's what we're going to be looking at over the next couple hours, Chris.
All right.